In a high-profile divorce case, the court questioned the wife's claim for over 6 lakh rupees in monthly maintenance, citing the lack of a detailed breakdown. She listed medical expenses, luxury clothing, and accessories, while the husband's counsel argued the figures were exaggerated. The judge emphasized that maintenance should reflect actual needs, not the husband's wealth, and has requested more accurate financial details before a ruling. Let's dive into the video for more details.
Even she is suffering from high fever, tension, panic attack, for which she need to take regular treatment and medication. As per the at least 4 to 5 lakhs is needed. He has completely neglected to look after the children, always being with them as like a mother, and due to which the petitioner is supposed to.
If at least your client is not understanding, you should understand and you should advise her. Unnecessarily that these kind of expenditures that they give, the court gets an impression of the court would be something. What is this? 8, please tell the court. Every month, 60,000, what she will do?
My lord, this is the humble request before the court. Will leave to lordship to decide on this.
Reasonably, you should tell.
Allah.
Not about I will. It is like a bargaining. Like you will give 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs, and the court will let me give 1 lakh to the. Not the way. You should come before the court with the actual figures. What are all this?
Oh my lord, and my lord, she is possessing with the loan also, wherein she has to repay that. At that I have produced the document also. Gold loan other loan and other hand loans which she has managed and which is deposited to her bank statement by the mother.
You want 6 lakh 16,300 per month. Per month as expense.
My lord, my humble submission before this honorable court with regarding that the landmark judgment wherein Supreme Court has held.
Yes, please pass on.
Wherein in the first case, my lord, wherein it has clearly held that the maintenance, interim maintenance and maintenance laws has...
The relevant paragraph, not the head note.
Yes,
come to the relevant paragraph. Head note will not read.
This has been elaborately explained. Wherein, my lord, in the landmark judgment, where it has held, but because of this judgment, assets and liability has begun in India, that is compulsory, made compulsory. The purpose of making each party to file an assets and liability, because the maintenance amount will be awarded on the basis of the source of income. And what is the amount she is expecting from the court with regarding to maintain her life in the same standard of life that her husband. That and all we have stated in the assets and liability. In a detail, it has been categorically.
Just she will not be given maintenance. Basing on what the husband is getting, and also other factor is what is her requirement? Husband must be having 10 crores of income because he's getting, court will grant 5 crores to her. No, it's about she has to tell what is her expenditure, what is her requirement that you didn't even tell before the court, except giving a big figure of so and so. There was no break. What was the breakup? Why? What is that she wants? Never. No, when I asked you to give before this court, if this expenditure that she gave before the court is simple reason and simple ground for this court to dismiss your application. The court asked you for this with to consider to grant some amount to her. After looking at all the expenditure what she has placed before the court feels that nothing.
My humble submission, my lord, this court may not order this much, my lord, to a reasonable amount, my lord.
Why should I do that exercise? Why should you tell all this? And why should I grant? Why should the court grant reasonable amount?
No, my lord. In order to show the actual picture,
my duty also. No, please don't tell the court that this is all a person requires. 6,16,300 per month. Does anybody spend this much? A single lady for herself? Oh, if she wants to spend, let her earn, not on the husband.
Any nominal amount.
But I'm telling you, if you want an order from the court, I want the actual figures, not this lakhs of figures. Will not grant, or else I'll dismiss your application. Please tell your client. What is this? You have no other responsibility of the family. You don't have to take care of the children. You want for yourself. You say, I want 6,16,000. That's not the purport of Section 24. And it is not a punishment to the husband that if he is having a dispute with wife to grant 6,16,000. You should be reasonable in telling it. Not that I will tell some figure and it is for the court to give some amount or the other. There was no reason for the court to even ask you to file it. I thought if you give the figure and if the court understands what's the requirement, then we'll consider it. But not 6,16,300. A single lady without the responsibility of the kids, just to take them for a holiday, take them for a lunch. You require 6,16,000. At least how I'm really surprised how she could give all these headings. I think even in that Rajneesh versus Neha, nobody knows that these many headings will be available. Very strange. Final opportunity for you. Come up with a reasonable thing. Reasonable. I'm again telling you. If it is like this kind of a thing, straight away we'll dismiss it.
My lord, may I submit?
Yes.
If your lordship may see, even the legal expenses, 50,000 rupees per month for the lawyer. How it is even acceptable, my lord, to increase the bill, bloat a big figure so that they'll get. Now, one more thing, my lord, only one opportunity your lordship may kindly give me. I'm filing one memo where 63 lakh rupees is in circulation in shares in their own bank statements with page numbers. I'm giving it. Which bank statements? I'll give him a copy. Let him
You do
also.
one thing.
Yes,
You do one thing. Just don't give it like that.
Please.
Basing on an affidavit, you file it.
Please, my
And
lord.
let them respond.
Please,
No,
ma'am.
we'll send a loud and clear message to all the
Fine.
litigants
Yes, ma'am.
who wants to exploit the process of the court.
This is
and the
exploitation.
provisions.
This is an exploitation.
My lord, there is
Everything
no,
he's
there-
doing.
I'm ready to file one more affidavit also with regarding. There is no earning has been earned out of shares. And it is the false submission they are making again and again.
No, I will file with an affidavit.
It will
now.
reflect in the bank's no, my lord. Let her show a single rupee profit I have earned.
Then you please file an affidavit.
I've disclosed it as
Not
such a
that.
liability.
Now with that, she will file an affidavit.
My lord,
You file an affidavit.
I'll file,
We
I'll
will
file.
decide it.
my lord,
We will
I have
decide.
filed the entire document, my lord. I have never suppressed, but again,
They
and again,
filed-
they're twisting
they
and
filed
making
an
the false
affidavit.
submission. My lord,
They-
they did not find the
Uh,
true picture, my lord.
The
My lord,
thing on that, orders will be passed. Yes.
my lord, that is the expenditure anticipated by this court. My lord. That is that the petitioner is expecting from this court. That is not the incurred so far.
There is no anticipation. The provision is for her requirements.
Yes, my lord.
Court is
No,
not here
that
to.
is towards the needed amount, my lord. That
Huh?
is not the actually she has spent so far. That is the amount which she is seeking from.
Which law says so that you should, in anticipation of something, you should ask for maintenance.
Allah, my lord. That much capacity she is not having at present. That is why we have filed that application. She is needed of that amount and she has been forced to.
If you want to stick to the same ground, we have to pass orders.
Allah, which she is
Please come up,
expecting from this
please
form.
come up with appropriate affidavit, then we will see.
Much.
Yes, for this matter on 9th of September. By that time, all affidavits shall be placed on record.